Hey guys, welcome back to Metanoia. My name is Carrie Jane, and I'm finally actually at the beach. The beach. I went out of my way to take a day off and just do whatever, and this is what I'm doing today. This is the first time I've been to the beach during the summer, and I've been filming this day and plan on putting it in the August vlog for Vlogmas. So if you're curious to see what I'm doing on my free time like this, stay tuned for December and subscribe. And today I'm going to be talking about the Numerology of September. So this is actually a very important month. I'm looking forward to doing this now. I'm finally here in September. When I first started this playlist, it was back in January, so it's been a long run. And so with each passing month, I get to kind of almost get a little bit closer to completion. And September, we're starting to get on our way here. So very important month. Stay tuned to hear about September. And also know, if you're new to this channel or you're new to this playlist, this is a playlist on the calendar year. This is not based on any particular year. This is a timeless video for September in general. So if you were clicking this video to hear about September 2020, this is not the video for you. Right now I'm doing stuff like that on Patreon. So if you would like monthly readings where I talk about not only the significance of that particular month, but your personal month, please check out the links in the description. I have monthly readings for that there, specifically with Patreon. And of course, anytime, please let me know if you have any questions. So every September, something very interesting happens. We have an alignment where the year number and the month number align. So also, if you're new to numerology, just know that every year there's like a global month number. The whole planet is going through a cycle. That's what that is. We also go through cycles within months, the whole world. And you do personally too. You have your own personal year number and your own personal month, basically, and that's what I talk about in my Patreon readings. But what we see in September every year is that those two numbers align, and not just for the world, but individually. So this is a very interesting month. It's almost like a convergence zone. Imagine, if you will, two waves, because I'm at the beach, I guess that's where my mind is. Two waves coming together, and so perfectly that they are amplified and create twice the height. It's kind of like this alignment where you're experiencing the wholeness of the theme of that year. So what do we do this month? We take time to examine what we have done, what we haven't done, and from there move forward, basically. So this is the time to do it, guys. Whatever theme your year was, whatever year number you were in, whatever you wanted to do, like, this is kind of like the time to do it. Whether it be some plan that you had to move forward on and actually do it, or like some lesson that you've kind of like been beating around the bush but like haven't quite gotten to yet, some project that you've maybe started but haven't finished. This is the month to finally get these things done. Yes, you have 3 months left in the year to do this thing, whatever you're meant to do this year. But first thing is, you might need all those 3 months to finish what you need to do this year. And the second thing is, when October comes, something really interesting happens. And I'll be talking about this to my Patreon supporters, and I'll be talking probably about this to you guys too, when I do the October video. But when October comes, we start to feel the next year. It is strange. I've had this happen to me every single year. I can't quite explain it, but something happens where you could kind of feel a shift, and October reduces to 1. So it is kind of like a new beginning in a weird way, even though we're still in that year. So we might be distracted for the next 3 months even. We might have something completely new come up that is significant to the next year. And this is why it's so important to finally get done what you needed to pursue. And I'll just use an example. I'll use myself an example. I'm in a 4-year, like with the whole world. and I will be in a 4 month in September. And 4 is all about plans. A lot of the times it is effort, obstacles. It's about like saving money. It's about stuff involved with work. Sure enough, next month we're losing someone in the office, and I will have to do 2 or 3 people's worth of work every day. Hence another reason why I'm taking a day off. I'm like, I need a break before this happens to me. It'll also be related to some other stuff that I actually have going on with work that I'm not going to like go into specifics here, because this is more like a professional thing that I don't feel comfortable like talking about online. But I will be doing other stuff on my own free time related to work, and making a lot of plans and saving money. Like I'm at this point in the year where I have made plans and I'm excited about the next year, or at least I'm trying to move this year forward despite all the obstacles that I faced and we've all faced this year, honestly. And that will take a lot of money. I don't know what I'm doing next year, but I know it's going to take a lot of money. So in September, I've really kind of like cut my costs, and I'm building up my savings account. And so it's this kind of stuff that you should be doing. And you're probably not in a 4-month this month while you're watching this, but this is just an example. And one of the ways that we do this is actually also related to the month of September. The month of September is the number 9. 9 is about enlightenment. It's about philanthropy. Often what this translates to in the human experience is taking time for yourself to revisit your meditative practices if you have neglected them, or do them more often. And for everyone, mindfulness will look like something different. It will look like daily meditation for some people. It will look like intermittent fasting for others. It will look like signing up for yoga, or getting back into some sort of sacred ritual that is very personal to you. But this is the month to do that as well. And when you do that, all these things associated with the number 9, it will be much more easier for you to get into the flow of what actually you're meant to be doing this year. This is also a great month to volunteer your time. 9 is the humanitarian. So whatever cause that you believe in, put your attention on it. So a lot of the times in these videos I talk about the holiday that we have for this particular month. And what we see is Rosh Hashanah for the month of September. Sorry, I'm looking over there. I'm like distracted by a plane doing stuff. But basically, this is the Jewish New Year, and that's very interesting because the next month we have is the month of 10 that reduces to 1. 1 is a new beginning, just worth mentioning. But what I find most interesting is that before Rosh Hashanah, a lot of Jews have very meditative practices. For many Jews, it's a time for self-examination, or what they call repentance. And if you know me and you know this channel, you know I don't like that word. You know that I don't like guilt as a way of attaining enlightenment, because if you think about it, it just doesn't make sense. Guilt really does nothing for us. But there is something to being mindful. There is something to being humbled, which I really think is what that was supposed to do. Repentance in religion, I think it was about being humbled instead of feeling guilty about your own existence. And that's what we see with this holiday, and that's a very 9 thing. 9 is about evolution, as I've already said. It's supposed to be the most evolved number, where you've reached a point in your spiritual journey that you have many tools in your toolbox. And so this is why meditation is often associated with the number 9. This is why these spiritual practices are often associated with the number 9. So what a beautiful way to celebrate a holiday, but also what a beautiful way to celebrate the 9 month is just what I want to say for this video. Also, what we see this month are a lot of kids going back to school. I mean, August kids were going back to school as well, but sometimes the gears don't really start turning until September. This does a lot of things. First of all, you as a kid, or your kid is kind of like pushed to be refocused in a way, and the attention of what you're supposed to be doing for the year is brought back to them. And also, if you're a parent, a lot of parents look forward to this time of the year because then they have a little bit more time to themselves because their kids are gone during the day, and they have an opportunity to focus on themselves, perhaps, or just something that needs to be looked at that hasn't yet that year. Of course, this is just for America. I'm aware that in Australia and in Europe, there's a completely different schedule for these kinds of things, but you guys do have holidays. So if this somehow works out for you, where you've had a holiday in August and you come back to school in September, let me know. That'd be really interesting if it worked out that way for you guys too. So I love the month of September. I hope you do too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, please subscribe and like these videos because it helps other people find my content, those who are meant to, and I hope that's whatever I have on my channel right now and in the future is also helping you guys out. I'm always working on something, that's for sure. And today, as I'm sitting here, the video I'm going to be posting very soon is on the Umbrella Academy. I did a video examining the characters of the Umbrella Academy, so if you haven't seen that, check that out and watch the Umbrella Academy. It's a very interesting show. So I hope that these summer vibes and these beach vibes helped this video, helped you wherever you are. I hope that's the energy of this place gets into the camera and into your space. It's definitely my home. This particular beach is my home. It's where I spent a good part of my childhood, and I just really enjoyed finally filming a piece of this for you guys and putting it on here. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I'll see you all very soon. Take care.